Hello, welcome. Day, the day after Thanksgiving, we're going to have a fireside chat today by a fireplace. So, did everyone have a nice Thanksgiving? Yes, I know you've heard the same things. It's a little bit different this year, and we didn't get to be with family, and yada, yada, yada. But let's move on. We have lots to be thankful for, and several things have kind of struck me this week. And people who know me is I'm not a holiday guy for the simple reason that people change just for the holiday. For example, Mother's Day. We all pick one day to celebrate our mothers, and why don't we celebrate them every day? Or Sweetest Day, or Valentine's Day, or you know Thanksgiving. I get the symbolism of all those days, but shouldn't we be thankful like every day, all the time? Shouldn't we celebrate that all the time? Okay, but nonetheless, it is a day that for those who maybe get too busy, there's one of my, I'll go back to one of my past videos when I talk about busy. That's my biggest pet peeve when everyone's busy, busy, busy. Um, yeah, but it is a day to stop and reflect and be how thankful you are. And every day I try to be a little bit grateful and thankful, and I probably don't express it enough. Um, but I want to talk a little bit today about uh, things throughout the year that make me thankful and things that you and I take for granted every single day. So it's not very often, and I even shared with some people the other day that I'm caught off guard or surprised, if there's something that is emotional or something, I've already thought about it, but we were in a meeting and we were just talking about a phone call that came in, and you know, I get phone calls almost every day from clients and people that, the stories are very sad, and that's the nature of what we do, but it caught me off guard, and it really hit home for me. And my first word today is coat. I like this. See, I'm actually close to my thing, so I can actually point to it today. So the word coat. So we're sitting around, and one of the staff is sharing. We do this Santa for seniors, where you know, we provide these ornaments that have items written on them of what a senior would like for Christmas. And, you know, we, we all start talking about Christmas and the gifts and what the kids want. And it's always a little troubling because even as a kid myself growing up, and maybe you were one of those kids where, if we got one or two things for Christmas and they weren't big high dollar tickets like things are nowadays, we were just excited and happy for that. And it just seems like never enough. And so when we do the Santa for seniors, we're reaching out to our seniors that we know are really low income, isolated, maybe don't have family. And the essence of the first story is when we ask this gentleman, what would you like for Christmas? And sometimes people will say, oh, a gift card or shoes or socks or whatever. But he said he wanted a sport coat so that when he passes, he's got something nice to wear. You know, your first thought is sport coat. Well, that's kind of a selfish thing. But he wanted a sport coat, so he's got something nice, basically, to be buried in. That's what he wants for Christmas. And we're clamoring about, oh, I need a new espresso machine or an Xbox for my kid, or wow. And for whatever reason, maybe because my own mortality or thinking, but here's a man who's already planning for his demise, and that's what he wanted for Christmas. That just completely caught me off guard of how just simple things that we take for granted of things will be taken care of, by my spouse or my loved ones or my family, but Here's a guy already thinking about himself. Here's another one that had come up over the years of an individual. Again, when you ask them, what would you like for Christmas? These aren't people looking for excess. They're looking for just simple things. So the guy asked for a new set of sheets because they had been soiled so many times and cleaned so many times that he just wanted a fresh pair of sheets. How many pairs of sheets do you have in your closet? Now, some people say I only have one or two pair, but yeah, we kind of got a number of pair, that usually we'll cut them up for rags or give them to Goodwill or whatever the case bar. But here's someone who just wanted fresh sheets for his bed. We go to bed every night with fresh sheets, or maybe we change them out every week, or I don't know how often we change them, but yeah, I mean, geez, that's a pair of sheets. Another one was a lady recently asked for a matching pair of pajamas, silk or cotton. And, and again, a lot of people don't go into details because it's very vulnerable to tell people really what you need, what you want. But I can only imagine that, here's somebody, because my mom was one of those people who just wore clothes out until they were no good anymore. But a matching pair of pajamas. She probably has, crazy pants and a crazy top that don't match, but maybe one got worn or whatever the case. But that's all she wanted was a pair of matching pajamas. So I wanted these three words today, just of words that, again, impact me, that I just shared with you, of how simplistic life really is. But you and I, we make it very challenging. We make it difficult. We allow the obstacles to control our paths. But here's people who just are looking for simple items, simple things that are luxuries. Usually, Christmas is kind of a time for luxuries. And again, I can remember my mom. My mom would say, "Mom, what do you want for Christmas?" So all of us kids, "What do you want, Mom?" And she would say, "Oh, I would just love some new dish towels, or you know, uh, an iron, or a new ironing board cover." The selfishness of our parents and past generations. And then I look at today, the excessive amount of, oh, well, we're going to be going to our beach house or cottage for Thanksgiving to be with our family. And, oh, Tiffy, I'm joking. But for many of our seniors, nah, they'll just be home. It's just another day. But many of our seniors do have deep, great faith. And so they truly celebrate the reason for the season and for Christmas. But all they're asking for are simple little things. And so part of the Council on Aging, what we try to do is just take a look. And my one of my grandsons had posted a video about it. He's just a youngin, 5, 6 year old kind of thing, and about what he was thankful for. And I know that every Christmas, they have, obviously they got two grandparents or multiple grandparents and aunts and uncles, and they get tons of stuff. And and at a young age, they've just been taught what can they give for others. And so, I'm very proud of my family when my family looks to give for others. And family sometimes, you know, we focus on blood, but family is way bigger than just blood, and we all are family in one way or the other. And what greater way to tell my family that I love them by giving to other families? Well, that's kind of hard, We do this every year. I get it. I get it. But when you get to see firsthand the sadness out there, it's something. We had another lady who just wanted a fruitcake for Christmas. Who wants a fruitcake? I thought maybe if somebody didn't like me, they gave me a fruitcake. But as a kid, I remember grandma sending us fruitcakes, but that's what meant something to them. So this Christmas and this Thanksgiving season, let us think about what we are thankful for, but let's let our actions be stronger than our words. If we're truly thankful, let's share that thankfulness with others who would be so much more thankful for the simple things in life. So I hope you're getting over your Turkey Day blues and you'll be snacking all weekend. And so this weekend, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for the people who take time to listen to me rant and rave and carry on. But, you know, it's a whole lot cheaper than therapy. And it makes me feel good that I can share. And I do get emails and contacts and people sharing my video and all that. But um, I care about our community. I care about the world that we're in and how can we make it better for you and I. You know, we're all in this together. So thank you for being who you are and taking the time to listen to me. And so this weekend, have a wonderful weekend and continue to be counting your blessings because we have so many to count. So this has been Rich with my 3 words, Jen, and peace, peace.